I reincarnated as a tumbleweed sparrow, but inherited my dad's high blood pressure, which made me black out every time I tried to evolve, cutting it short right then and there. So everyone just wrote me off. But the school beauty, a girl with god-tier talent, took one look at me and contracted me without a second thought. Everyone clowned on her for contracting a yard chicken. Even the neighbor's dog could pluck me clean, but she didn't care one bit, because she'd reincarnated, and she knew beast tamers cost a fortune. In her past life, she burned through her parents' entire savings just to raise a level 40 potential hunting hawk. Then during an adventure, she stumbled on a Sword Immortal scroll, unlocked her second class, and hit level 90 in just 10 years. But it was too late. A level 100 monster descended, and she couldn't stop it. Now she's back with that scroll, and she's putting every ounce of effort into the Sword Immortal class. As for me, this little yard chicken, she had zero plans to spend money on me, just keeping me around as a pet. But what nobody knew was, the moment she contracted me, I awakened a god-tier devour system. Eat food, get stronger. That's literally it. And this nobody yard chicken? I'm destined to become the god-tier vermilion bird everyone looks up to. Right after the contract, she carried me home. She scarfed down some food, then got ready to fuse the Sword Immortal scroll and unlock her second class, and tossed some beast feed into my bowl on the way. The second I saw food, I jumped straight in and went to town. Then the system chimed, consumed low-grade beast feed, gained 10 evolution points. Evolve now? No hesitation. My answer was already locked in. A warm current surged through me, then faded into drowsiness. I face-planted on the couch and knocked out cold. Su Jingsui looked at me passed out and rubbed her forehead. Bro, eat and sleep. Absolute yard chicken behavior. But then she noticed something off. The energy inside me was growing on its own. Wait, is it actually evolving? She muttered to herself, then immediately shot the idea down. Tumbleweed sparrows have a hard cap on their race tier. Evolving doesn't change much anyway. Time slipped by. 2 hours later, I finally woke up. I pulled up my system panel. Still level 1, but potential showed 7. Race still tumbleweed sparrow, evolution points reset to 0. The only new thing, the Big Eater talent, a special skill that massively boosts digestion. But looking at all that, I just sighed. Race still unchanged. Next evolution needs a full 100 evolution points. Practically out of reach. 2 days of grinding for just 10 points. That means 20 days until the next evolution. What a pain. I was still sulking when Su Jingsui gently perched me on her shoulder and headed out, calling back into the house. Mom, Dad, school's running a beginner dungeon today, taking the sparrow with me. The door shut behind her. Her parents exchanged worried looks. You think she'll be okay? That sparrow's so weak, it probably can't even beat a level 1 monster. Kids die in those dungeons every year. They sighed, blaming themselves for not giving their daughter enough resources. When I found out we were heading to the beginner dungeon, I was hyped. Nobody else knew, but I did. Su Jingsui had a second class. With that kind of firepower beside me, what was there to worry about? She'd go in swinging, I'd casually devour monster corpses. The ultimate duo. Su Jingsui stopped at a gear shop first, dropped 2,000 plus on a basic longsword, then we hopped a bus straight to the dungeon entrance. Students were already packed everywhere. That's when Liu Feng showed up nearby, dripping with fake friendliness. Su Jingsui, you seriously contracted that dumb bird? Bro, check this out. My dad dropped serious cash on the Shadow Wolf, level 55 potential. It could eat a dozen tumbleweed sparrows for breakfast. Be my girlfriend and I'll carry you through the dungeon. So what do you say? Su Jingshui's eyes went ice cold. In her past life, Liu Feng had harassed her non-stop. And because she rejected him, her parents ended up dead. Not this time. The beginner dungeon was the perfect setup. If she ran into him in there, she wasn't showing mercy. Liu Feng, cut it out. Su Jingshui leveled her sword at him. I was perched on her shoulder, fully aware. With that Shadow Wolf around, this wasn't the time. I had to hold back, let myself evolve a few more times first, then deal with this guy. Just as I was worried Su Jingsui might do something rash, a teacher's voice cut through the noise. All classes line up and enter the dungeon in order. Su Jingsui fell in line immediately. She knew. She wasn't strong enough yet to take Liu Feng out in front of everyone. His dad was a rank 4 beast tamer. This debt was going to take time to collect. The moment Su Jingshui stepped into the dungeon, my head spun. When I opened my eyes again, we were deep in a forest, and a pack of spike-covered dog monsters came charging straight at us. Level 1, Spike Dog, skill, Spike Rush. Yeah, no, hard pass. I bolted up a tree and cleared the field for Su Jingsui. She gripped her sword, eyes sharp, body flickered, and blew straight through the pack. Spike Dogs dropped one by one, silent. Gold light flashed as she leveled up to level 2. Watching that, all I could think was, yeah, that's a reincarnator for you. I dove down, landed next to a Spike Dog corpse, and started devouring. System chimed, congratulations host, devoured Spike Dog corpse, plus 3 evolution points, plus 3 EXP. A level 1 Spike Dog giving 3 evolution points and bumping my level, absolutely perfect. So I went to town. Before long, all 10 Spike Dogs were gone, 30 evolution points total. Su Jingsui watched me swallow creatures way bigger than me, jaw on the floor. She didn't overthink it though, and led me deeper into the dungeon. All the way through, Su Jingsui wiped out everything in sight while I devoured every corpse I could find. My level jumped to 2. Evolution points hit 100. I called on the system without hesitation. Evolution. Start. My gut exploded with heat. A mysterious force swept through my whole body, bathing me in a strange glow. Su Shui felt the shift and stared, stunned. It already evolved this morning. Again? What kind of rare breed is this thing? The light got brighter. The pain kept ramping up. Seriously, system. Why does evolving hurt this bad every single time? My face was twisted, but I gritted through it. Time felt like it froze. Su Shui stood there, eyes locked on me through the light, until finally the glow faded. Evolution complete. I yanked up my panel, checked the stats. 15 points across the board. Exhaled. Worth it. The pains, whatever. The gains are real. Next evolution needs 500 points, though. Gonna need my reincarnator to keep the snacks coming. Su Shui stared, completely blown away. A tumbleweed sparrow that could evolve twice? Unheard of. My power was still limited for now, but that rarity alone doubled the value. Easily worth hundreds of thousands of gold coins on the open market. She hesitated for a moment, then shook her head hard. No, I promise to take care of it for life. I'm not breaking that over money. Now at level 2, the monsters on the dungeon's outer ring,